great time with our innovations. Quick reminder, at the top of 1 a.m., the second generation of 911 help now is launching with a GPS locator built in. I can't wait to share that with you. 1:40 Eastern time, the amazing Dell laptop, lowest price in our history. That's a special item with the latest generation Core i3 processor. But right now, for all those late night owls who are joining us, a special just for you. In fact, producer Steve, would you please share with America how many of these there are? Last I checked, there was 431. We have an offer only for you. This is the only time today it's going to be seen. This is the Radiant360 R1 multi-room wireless speaker. This is a speaker that will deliver the highest quality sound you've ever experienced in your entire life. Not just in one direction, but in every single direction. We love our Wi-Fi and Bluetooth speakers, but we love them when they're... Perfect timing, Bill. That was very good. Was that magic touch? We love when something's a special offer. If you order in the next, I think it's 10 minutes, we are sending you our lowest price ever with bonus extras, which we'll talk about. There's Napster and Daily Burn, and we're gonna do it on 5 FlexPay and free shipping and handling. Whether you love to listen to music, podcasts, books on tape, this will deliver crystal clear sound. It is the, I mean, it's famous in terms of the awards it's won. Oh my gosh, every year at the Consumer Electronics Show, this thing is like pride of place. $149.95, under $30 on Flex. Bill, from the moment this launched, this was a huge deal. Best quality speaker they make, and the most versatility. You can have music in all your rooms.
And that's just it. We want that big booming sound, but we think wires, electricians, open up the drywall. But really all you have to do is, what I encourage you to do is get 2 of them. Get 3 or 4 of them, because at this value, you can always send it back if you don't need it. But you want that 360 degrees of sound. You're not limited to just Bluetooth, by the way, which Bluetooth gives us about 30 feet of range. And when we think of Bluetooth, we think of something like this. And that's not gonna be overheard at a party.
How dare you look at that?
Well, that's just it.
Can't compete.
No, and you have to take it from room to room or inside to outside. This, you can actually pair a few of them together and get that booming, fuller sound everywhere with the free app. And normally, if you wanted to have that all in-house experience, guess what? You had to have something like this. You had to, you know, open up the walls, figure out the configuration, wiring, receivers, all of that. Not with what you're getting tonight. As Adam beautifully said, it's 360 degrees around. It's not just in one direction. You have controls right up here on the top, like Adam just delicately pressed the top, and it's gonna start playing that track or music. I can swipe, and it's gonna take me to my next song. It's gonna allow me to do volume control, but more importantly, you have different user options. I'm gonna hit my mode button.
TV Sound Connect is ready.
TV Sound Connect, I can pair this with my soundbar or my Samsung television.
Bluetooth is ready.
I can use it as a Bluetooth speaker if I'd like in one individual room, but
Wi-Fi is ready.
Wi-Fi, that's the big difference with this.
Already, with everyone on the phone line, we're about to fall under 400. This is just a special for us tonight. I say it because the Samsung team are actually backstage right now. They're just over there getting ready for a segment we're about to do. They've given us this at our lowest price ever. We're adding in Napster and also Daily Burn as a bonus. Plus, we're doing it on FlexPay. We are one of the only places in America where you can buy their award-winning Radiant speaker on FlexPay. So this is going to keep on counting down. There are no advanced orders. There's no wait list. There are no others. This is all we were allowed to offer at this price. Let's go really to basics. If you would like a brilliant, gorgeous speaker in your home that plays the music from your phone or your tablet, from your laptop, this is the one that's going to do it. If you'd like a speaker in your home that can be heard from every single direction, this is what's going to do it. For $149, it is a fantastic offer. So please keep your eye on that left counter. Again, there are no others when it's done. Samsung spent a long time before they unveiled this because they wanted to make sure that it was premium sound.
But that's just it. It's premium sound, but it's something you can do. I was telling Adam earlier, it's not something that's on the honey-do list. Like, I had that in-wall speaker system in my garage for 10 years waiting for it to be installed. This is something that it becomes, honey, look what I did. I'm gonna take you in a quick tour of the app, because this is really where you start to have fun with it. So realize, we have how much content on our phones and tablets. It works with Android or Apple. You jump into the App Store, and I'm gonna back up over here because I want you to see something. Because when we come over here, I want you to see all the different options. Remember, we're giving you Napster, but you want TuneIn, in, you want Pandora, you can control your music library all from right over here. I'm gonna play a little bit of music. And the thing is, this music, it's great, right? We have 360 degrees of omnidirectional sound from this one speaker in front of me, which is great. It takes care of this one room. But what about the rest of the house? How do we get it out to the backyard? How do we get it upstairs? Bluetooth does not give us that option because it gives us 30 feet of range. When you get a few speakers, you can have a multi-room link. So you see right here, I have our home speaker, which is in front of me, but I want to project it to the living room. So I'm going to go right down here. I hit the group button. It allows me to group it. I say create group, and then what happens? All of a sudden, my music is not just stuck on the cell table. It is now going to be throughout the entire house. Throughout the entire house, where I actually can control the volume. I'm going to come back over here, and the thing is, I have both my speakers right here, and I can pull them up. This is what I appreciate. See both speakers? I can turn up my home speaker in front of me, which is great. I can actually turn up the living room speaker, which is the one behind Adam way over there. But more importantly, it's going throughout the entire house, which is awesome. But this is where you start to have fun with it. I'm gonna actually pause one of these. We're gonna bring this down. Okay, we have a little bit of country going on right now, right? So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna ungroup my speakers. This is where you gotta get a few of them home to have fun with it. Ungroup, okay, yes, ungroup my speakers. So user-friendly to use. So right here in front of us, we have a little bit of country, which is right, which is great. But you know what? I want a little bit of rock and roll.
Bill, just before you do,
before
you do, guys, we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock. You'll see I think we're at 395 now. Sorry, 382. Folks, there will not be any more of these left. It is a special for right now, so 5 minutes to grab it. Obviously, a few folks are buying more than one, maybe one or two. Honestly, I think you should start with one and see how you go from there. It's a wonderful experience, and to buy a Samsung premium product on Flex is something we are proud to offer tonight. If you're looking for great music in your home, you cannot buy better for less money. I mean, you think of the premium Bluetooth and Wi-Fi speakers that we have, they are double this price, and a lot of them don't have this omnidirectional sound, which is every single angle covered. So maybe it's a Father's Day as a gift for dad. Maybe it's a gift for the entire family or a birthday gift. For you and your home, you will love this. But again, there's only 4 minutes left. So we'll just show you as much as we can. If you are new to HSN joining us tonight, it's an exciting night for our innovation launch. Anybody with any credit card or any debit card can take advantage of the Flex. You will have this in your home for under $30 plus tax. That's it.
And it's taken us a year to get this back in. Why is that 360 degrees sound great? Place this on the kitchen island, on the coffee table. It fills the entire room. If you put it on a bookshelf, you're not limited. It fills the entire space. I want to take you back to how I was working it in different rooms. Like right over here behind Adam, we have a little bit of a nice beat. Maybe that's the kids upstairs because I can control the volume, not just from 30 feet away, but that whole range that I have in terms of the Wi-Fi capability in my home. So you hear that little beat that's going on over there. But I'm going to come back to the other speakers I have in my house. My home speaker. What do I have playing down here? Maybe I want a little bit of classical. I'm going to come back here and play a little bit of classical because I can actually have two speakers. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but I have classical in front of me. I have beatbox going on upstairs. Why? Because normally for your home surround sound system, you have to play all the same music throughout the entire house. With this system, I can have rock and roll upstairs, I can have jazz in the living room. In my little space, I love it because I'll be getting ready, I'll be cooking, I'll be going to the bathroom. I have music throughout the house. I did not have to go through this process of opening up the room,
Really?
running wires. Even with new construction, I ran the wires, but I still couldn't get it all configured. This became a chore. Samsung has made it so simple to really fill the entire house, and that's a huge gift for everybody.
The times have changed in terms of, to Bill's point, having a surround sound system where you have to have wires and cables running throughout the house and installing it on the wall over here or hiding a speaker under there. You don't need that. So rather than this room full of speakers, this is all you need. You place this in the living room or in the kitchen or in the bedroom, and you've got an amazing experience. About 250 left. Our producer's telling me less than that with everybody dialing on in. Let's take a call, Bill, since this is nearly sold out. It's Brian in Massachusetts. Brian, welcome to the show. You're with Bill and Adam. Brian, what do you think to our Samsung speaker? Brian, are you there? We'll try and get Brian back in a second, Bill. What were you going to say?
What I want to show everyone, imagine this being your house. Okay, so you have that Bluetooth speaker, right? That Bluetooth speaker, you just have to keep and play in that one room of your home. But you know what? With these speakers, you can have a speaker in this room, Is that right? I'm doing that right. You can have a speaker in the living room right over here, and all of a sudden, because it's Wi-Fi enabled, not just 30 feet of range, you can control that and have the music throughout the entire home. So really feeling the sound without opening the walls, without running wires. And again, it's so simple. It's not a honey-do list, it's honey, look what I did list. But what I also appreciate, maybe I do want a little bit of jazz up here, but then down here I want something a little different and classical. You can run them independently, you can group them together, and have that big booming sound. These are made for inside, but you know what I like to do if I do have a barbecue? Because it is such a small footprint, I take it outside, I put it out in the barbecue, the picnic table, and then the music goes from inside to outside. It's Samsung giving us 360 degrees around, giving us tons of options in terms of how it's used, because right over here, I'm gonna press play right up there, touch screen right at the top, my volume controls right up here. I'm gonna take you through those modes again, because remember, 3 different modes.
TV Sound Connect is ready.
Pair it with a wireless television or soundbar so you get even better sound.
Bluetooth is ready.
Bluetooth speakers, so you can use it room to room.
Wi-Fi is ready.
Wi-Fi. And think of this way. Your Bluetooth connection is 30 feet of range. That's pretty much limited to the room you're in. Wi-Fi, how wide is that Wi-Fi connection in your home? You can probably have your Wi-Fi in the bedroom, in the basement, everywhere throughout the house. So that audio now goes out the entire house without having to run extra cables, without having to open up the walls. Do pick up at least 2, because that way you can really play with it. If you have a bigger house, get a few of them, because this is the best price. And I say pick up 4, because then you could always send one back if you don't think you need that 4th one. You're gonna be glad you have it. Dad will be glad you have it. The people will love it if you give it as a gift too.
Well, it's just not a product that we feature. You know, we don't do this every week. That's why when we do it, kind of like stir crazy about it. It's like, yes, it's here. Obviously, there's fewer now than I would guess maybe 150 left with everyone dialing in. Fabulous product. It needs no introduction. We'd love to hear about your experience when you do get it home. 550-2